Hi. Just before this audio starts, I want to let you know that this is my 10K subscriber special. It is a sequel to the audio where your night watches over you as you sleep. And in this audio, I play 4 whole characters. It was a bit complicated to edit, but I did it, and all in all, I'm pretty proud of it. I hope you all enjoy it. And if you do, I also want to let you know that I have a Patreon with Patreon exclusive audios for paper members only. Totally didn't almost mess that up. It's fine. You know what? I'm keeping the steak. Whatever. So, I hope you enjoy this audio. If you do, let me know in the comments. And if you also do, subscribe please. That'd be very nice of you. Wouldn't mind getting to 15K or something like that. Oh, this take is horrible, but whatever. Anyway, without further ado, enjoy the audio. Oh, my princess, are you alright? No, let me see. It's a small scrape. Does it hurt badly? You're sure? Not much pain? Alright, my princess. You know, we could still go back. It's still night, and no one even knows you're gone. I know what you said, but my princess, am I truly worth this? Leaving your castle, your life, everything so we can be with one another? Of course I do. I've been in love with you for years, longer than I can remember. This is my dream, but... Alright. If you're sure that this is what you want, then I'll trust your judgment. It's getting late. It can be dangerous this far from the capital at night. We should set up camp. What? Oh, I didn't even notice. Wait, you... No, my love, we can't just... What if they recognize you? There could be a group of bandits. They could try and take you from me. My love, I don't think that's the best...
Hey, travelers!
Oh, alright. Keep your hood up, my love. I'll see what he wants.
Yes, sir. You two seem a bit lost, to say the least, and don't seem to have many camping materials with you. My name is Nikolai. Me, along with my companions, have a spare tent and some food, if you're interested, of course.
We're fine, sir. We can manage.
I wouldn't recommend that, boy. The night comes with many dangers. By the look of you, you've seen a few battles, but even you probably couldn't handle a horde of goblins and orcs by yourself. Boy, if you're worried about her, trust me, anyone in my crew tries to touch her, I'll gut them myself. Come on now!
Stay close to me. You feel unsafe. Squeeze my wrist, alright, my love?
Alright, boys. We have some guests for the night. This little man is Mark. He's my nephew.
I'm 5'8". You're all just tall freaks.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. And the gloomy one over there is Darlos. Darlos, use your words, my friend.
Speak to me like a dog again, and I'm castrating you.
He's not as mean as he looks or sounds, I swear. Well, usually, anyway. So, what brings a man and his daughter out to a place like this?
Daughter? We're the same age!
No, really?
What he means is you're just a bit more well-worn than your lady friend here. She's not got a scratch on her while you're practically covered head to toe.
Happens when you're in the Royal Guard.
What? How did you...
I recognized the insignia on your overcoat.
Whoa, really? A royal knight? But aren't their jobs, like, kind of cushy? It can be. But to even get in the position, you have to go through hell. Prove you're worthy. Most are lucky to make it in their early 30s. Yet here you are. Yes. Here I am.
A royal knight, huh? So, are we to assume that you're a deserter then? Job not all at promise?
Watch your tone. Being a royal knight is the highest honor I've ever been bestowed, and I will not have its name besmirched. Whoa, calm down.
Easy, knight. I was just curious and wanted to tease. I meant no disrespect. I know better than to mess with a man of your caliber.
Good. I apologize for my outburst.
No judgment, boy. You have a right to pride.
There is some validity to the question, though.
Darlos, come now.
No. What is a royal knight doing so far from his post with some random maiden? It is odd. I am a deserter. But I still hold myself to the standards of a royal entrusted soldier. So you're a pretentious fop who doesn't want to admit he's not a knight anymore.
Darlos, that's enough. I'm sure he has his reasons. No need to pry. A man is owed his secrets in a situation like this.
Thank you. So, what's your deal then?
True. We know nothing of the fair maiden the knight travels with.
She's
Come on, out with it, boy. She your sister? Friend? Though, by the look of you, I've got a feeling you're in love with each other. Or at least you're in love with her.
What? I needn't hiding it. It's plain as day.
Indeed. When you've been around as long as I have, you end up falling in love a few times. And that gives you a pretty good intuition of when others feel it.
Yeah. Your wife kinda sucked, though.
Just a tad. Like a scared deer. You don't have to say a thing, boy. Whatever you and the girl are to one another can stay in between you two. Go on. We killed this boar a few hours ago. Plenty to share.
As long as you don't take any of my share. Not much of a share to take, is there? No. But I still treasure each meal that comes to me. No matter how little I choose to eat. Well, why not eat more if you're so concerned about not getting another meal? Have you ever been hungry, boy? And I don't mean peckish. Real hunger. The type that carves a hole where your stomach used to be, having to consider every action, every movement, because an incorrect decision could lead your body to shutting down before you even get a chance at another meal. I can't say I have. Well, I have. And in those moments, mental fortitude is everything. I train my mind to respect hunger, because if it's the constant, your mind knows how to maintain rationale at those times. Besides, even in that kind of weakened state, I could still kill someone like you.
Easy. There's no need to worry, Knight. You haven't given him a reason to kill you. There's nothing to worry about.
You're saying you could actually kill me, even with what you know?
Boy, you see this scar across my neck? Darlos gave this to me when we first met. I looked through his camp, and within the blink of an eye, he had drawn his dagger, glided it across the nape of my neck, and had me pinned. But do you know what the most impressive part was? Even with the speed at which he did it, Yet the cut go just deep enough to make me spill a river of blood, but not quite deep enough to cut into my throat. After soiling myself a bit, I couldn't help but be impressed.
Christ. He's also the reason we're letting you stay the night. He doesn't sleep, so if either you try something shady, he'll, do what he's best at.
Well, that just makes me wary if we can even trust you. Who's to say you're not trying to swindle us? Boy, if we wanted to do that, we'd be burying your corpses already. None of us are afraid to get our hands a little dirty. Even Mark.
I've only killed like one guy and a few goblins. Most I do nowadays is gut whatever I end up ensnaring.
You still know your way around a machete, nephew. Speaking of putting trust into one another, I'm going to tuck in for the night. It is about midnight, so I assume you've got to do your thing, Darlos.
I'll be in my tent for a few hours. Don't bother me.
I definitely heed those words, boy. You interrupt him in his little rituals, and you'll definitely end up with a few less fingers.
I'll stay up a little longer with our guests until Darlos can watch him.
All right, then. I bid you all adieu. Good night.
My candles, Mark. Oh, right. Here you go, bud. Good night. Neither are you too talkative unprompted, huh?
Just a bit on edge, I suppose.
Yeah, it's understandable. It is pretty risky at night, especially when you're traveling with a princess.
How did you know?
I used to live in the inner circle of the kingdom. I've seen you on parades through my village.
What can we give you so you won't tell the god?
I don't care where you're both out here. I won't tell anyone. I haven't cared about the royal family in like a decade.
Will you tell Nikolai? Or Darlos?
No. I'm sure Darlos already knows, though. You two already know how observant he is. And he was in the Blood Guild, so...
The Blood Guild? He was in the Blood Guild?
Hey, keyword was. There's a reason he left. He still holds a lot of their more religious beliefs, sure, but he saw them as corrupt. So he left. Again, if he wanted either of you dead, you'd be dead already. I just assumed, since we were offering you a tent, you should know about his past.
I appreciate that.
And if you two really don't feel safe here, you could leave. Nikolai just has an ever-present amount of hospitality he can't really hold back. We kind of just have to deal with it sometimes. But, if you wish, I'll just tell him you both left early in the morning, and you two can be on your way. Up to you. Just keep in mind, it's probably more dangerous to travel at night in a place like this.
We'll stay, I suppose.
I'm glad. Your tent's over there. I'll let both of you be for now and just tend the fire.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Stay close to me, my love. I do trust these people, but only slightly. Anything happens, and I'll fight with my life for you. I swear it. How do you feel? Are you cold? Hungry? Do you feel sick at all? It's been my job to worry about you my whole life. It won't stop now. Come, my love. Nestle into my arms. There we go. Do you feel safe? Protected? Loved? Well, you're always that last one. As long as I'm around. Of course. If it hasn't been established by now that I'm madly in love with you, then I'm not quite sure what would do it. We'll leave early morning. Hopefully we won't have to deal with any of them.
Especially not Darlos. I love you so much. You mean the world to me.